Okay, so if you're someone who want to take advantage of the living and investing in Bryan College Station, right now I am downtown Bryan. So right behind me, you have downtown Bryan, where there is so much that Bryan is doing to continue to invest in the downtown area and just Bryan within itself. Now, Bryan and College Station are two cities that are next to each other. Texas A&M is known for College Station, but Bryan itself have a lot more that you need to see. So I'm gonna take a look at a brand new investment that you could either live or invest, or if you're that person that wanna be here for a short term, but you want to understand how to do both, then stay tuned. We're gonna look at this luxury property, but then also we're gonna look at what some of the numbers look like as far as investing goes. So welcome to my channel. Let's go check it out now. Let's go. So I love everything that's going on in Bryan because it's really one of those things that's off the radar that a lot of people really overlook when it comes to investment opportunities. And if you just look at the history of what College Station have done with Texas A&M, the value of properties, and a lot of things that have surrounded themselves around campus, Bryan is the next thing because one, Texas A&M is still going to be the main thing that pushes the opportunity for people coming here, for people staying here, for job opportunities. But what you have to realize is a lot of people also want to find new things to do. So Brian have passed this plan. It's where they're doing major renovation, major zoning, a lot of new construction is coming in, and they have a certain look that they want these buildings to look like, these businesses. And even in some of the investment communities, I've talked with a lot of different investors and a lot of builders who are buying up pieces of land, and they're either okay. So right now I am in a little small 6 unit community of tiny homes. Um, the Legacy Real Estate Group did a very good job of putting and building these luxury homes, and I'm going to take a look at one of the units um, here soon. But as you can kind of see, these are 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and the great thing when it comes to proximity, this is walking distance to downtown Bryan, but also you have other schools like Blinn and obviously Texas A&M. Now, depending if you're a young professional, people who do graduate, they like to be able to stay in the area, and they have done recent renovations over here. So this is like a full business suite where a lot of different businesses are coming and renting out these spaces. And so I believe this community is going to be a great addition to everything that Bryan has to offer. And like I said, stay to the end and you can be able to get a chance to see all of what I think will be a good rental down the line, and look at the numbers with some of our preferred lenders if you're thinking about going ahead and making that move. So let's go take a look at this unit. Let me know what you think. All right, let's take a look at 601 tiny house. So right when you walk in, like I said, they've done a real good job of this wall. Man, give you a good Texas feel. They're still doing some setup, so I just caught them in the middle of it. Look at this kitchen. I've always loved these, and this gives a good feel to the Bryan area. So still in the middle of building out, and you can even go to this backyard. We just put in the fence. You can see how some staging. They've just built in this fence yesterday. Very nice, tiny backyard, but These are the small opportunities that you want to be able to capitalize on early. Here's your half bathroom downstairs. Because when you can capitalize on these type of opportunities early, over time, it's a lot of development going on. So let's go upstairs and take a look at the 2 rooms. So right when you walk up, you have a window, but then you have your laundry room. So, and I love they have kind of the chrome gold, excuse me, not chrome, but just the gold doors. So this is used for office space. Love the wallpaper. And then as you see, you got a closet right over here. Very good deep closets. Have your built-in shelves. And let's go ahead and go to the bathroom. Man, they just done a real great job with the fixtures on this house. They utilize the space very well. High ceilings go a long way, especially when you have these tiny homes. When done right, like this, you don't feel like you're in a tiny home. And I love how they have these accent lights. Got some good old Texas cowboy gear, but take a look inside this closet. Good depth, like I say, still gotta, but this is perfect. And you can kind of see outside and see some of the other ones that's right across. All right. Okay, so now I'm back in my office and I wanted to take the time to first let you see, all right, what's going on in Bryan. And so me on the investment side, I use Renometer, which is a service that I provide to all my clients. But you can see as we pull up like the address and you can see 2 bedrooms, 1.5, and just try to find houses in that area. Now I can always pull this report and this is some of the things that I do to kind of help make sure, but you can see what was there before. So it's a lot of new stuff, but I always like to look at these averages, medians. Now the 25% is basically meaning that's the low end. The high end is the 75%. And obviously they take those numbers and give you an average, which you have that 1,300. So I always look at the higher end when you have brand new construction. And then this one is more of a luxury. So that means you're going to get more primal rates. Now, for me, I would look at this as a house hack method, meaning you live in this for a year or two, or this has been a college town. I think this is a great way for parents to be able to buy their kids something that they can live in, have something brand new, and the entry price point is not much. And then over time, it can be an investment because if you look at these rental rates where it's at today, it's a slow climb. And I'm going to show you some other things that's going on here. So, but this report, I love it because you can see kind of where it's at on the map. And then too, I always like because they have other comps that I can pull from to be able to look at. So these are hardcore information, and this is all of the downtown Bryan area. Now, if I was to say, all right, well, if I was to get this house right now, they're asking 250. If you would look at what my preferred lender would get these people in at, if you were looking at maybe a FHA route and some conventional, and if you have money down, like this could vary, right? So, but I just want to give a snapshot of before taxes, in insurance, you're looking at 1,580 on a mortgage payment. So if you already see right now where if you're on that 1,600 and the rent's going to increase and you're going to live in it for a year, you can expect with a lot of things that's going to happen in this area. Now, a lot of people like to ask about short-term rentals. I believe short-term rentals is still in the making when it comes to Bryan College Station area. It's higher when football season is in. It's a little bit slower, probably in this December through February time frame. So depending on when you're looking at this video. But I always like to show you, like, it does have like a huge growth opportunity here for short-term rentals, specifically when you have like an entire home or a private room. You can see it's super not high, but when it's an entire home, so something like that house would be ideal. And this is AirDNA. You can go in there, pay for the data, and really study if you want to geek out on some numbers. But here's the thing I want to end on. So this is Midtown Bryant. So the city of Bryan is going through massive renovations. And I talked about this and about the opportunity that you have. And this is just a detailed plan that the city of Bryan is wanting changes and what they want it to look like. And this is like existing and like different proposal. You can kind of see like this is over here in the Midtown part, and you can see like the living style of homes that they really are wanting. And you can tell from all the projections is that we're really trying to go towards a mixed use kind of hospitality where you have businesses at the bottom and living at the top. And then to the specifics of the house we looked at, you can see some of these new developments that's going to come up. And if you're looking to develop, it's land still available. You can see like these setups or the already approved plan for the city of Bryan that they have that you can be able to use. But this is what they're heavily pushing for anyone who's coming into this area who want to invest. You can see kind of the college, the flex homes, apartments, and walk up, and just the goal of what the city of Bryan have. So as you look at this and you say, you know, Jabari, I thank you for breaking this down, and you want to have a conversation a little bit more detail on maybe this investment or some other ones, definitely let me know. And of course, as always, thank you for tuning in. If you're looking to invest or live in the Bryan College Station area, even if it's not now, I always say make sure you subscribe, reach out, email, text, call, or schedule time so that we can be able to talk more specifically about what's your goal, whether it's for you, your kids, or family members. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.